Hello Libra, and welcome to your predictions and energy for December of 2020. I will be using tarot and astrology to do your reading today. Before I get started, I wanted to make an announcement that I am going to be doing readings for the next couple weeks because I was asked if I would open them up as for gifts and stuff for people for the holidays. So I'm going to do several. It will be limited, so if it is something that you're interested in doing, then I would go ahead and check out that information below. All right, Libra, let's get back to your reading. So Libra, your cards that you have are the Lovers, the Ace of Earth, the Emperor, Cancer, the Caretaker, the 8th house of Transformation, the North Node, Fate, the 2nd house of Material Goods, Indecision, Publicity, and Affair. So you have, first off, a lot of indicators that, relationships and love and romance are going to go really well this month. And I do feel that some of you have a decision to make with, making more commitments, maybe getting married, those sort of things this month to make things a little more, intense. But definitely the month of December is really good for Libra in the love department and in relationships. So Venus is in your first house, and I really felt that a lot of you are going to be front and center, and you're really going to have to worry about your looks and how you feel about yourself. And so you're going to be taking care of yourself and grooming yourself and maybe doing your hair and makeup a lot, and even working out, but you're really trying to look good because you guys are going to be front and center in the month of December, and you might be a spokesperson. You may have to do something for your family where you have to be in front of people, but I do feel like you guys are going to be front and center in the month of December of 2020. So I also felt that your home and career conflict a lot because you actually have Capricorn in your 4th house and you have Cancer in your 10th house. But in Capricorn, we have Saturn and Jupiter right now. So I really felt that Saturn, made it really difficult. I felt a lot of you actually work from home, and it makes it even more difficult. I understand that. I work from home, and it is hard because, especially if you have a family or animals or anything like that, to do both, you have to have structure. And so I feel like Saturn, is in this 4th house and really all year has been helping you find that structure at home if you are working from home, or find more structure in work and home. And all of us have been working on our karma and working with Saturn all year long, and it has not been easy. But in the month of December, I do feel like it's going to get a little bit easier for everybody, but for you, especially Libra, you have a lot of really good aspects. You also have your cards that I pulled for you were really positive too. So for your first card, we have the Lovers, and this indicated to me again that, relationships are going to be really nice. We're going to be really good in the month of December, but this also means some of you are going to be meeting someone in the month of December. I feel like for some of you, because that Venus is in the 1st house, that like somebody's going to notice you and notice people are going to be drawn to you. Like you're going to radiate this month because you have Venus in your 1st house, and people are going to be attracted to you. So you're going to be meeting people, and I really feel like you're going to meet somebody this month, and you guys are going to, have a romance, have a love affair, something like that. Maybe even get more intense than that. Maybe get a little more deep. Now you do have Neptune in your 5th house, so just be careful that there's no delusions when it comes to people, that you're not dreaming up something that isn't there too. So I actually feel like people could take advantage of you in this sense, and take advantage because you are going to be in the limelight this month, that, they could pretend to be nice to you or pretend to act a certain way, but, maybe aren't the best match for you. So just pay attention to that. You can always check that through people's energies. They may be nice to your face, but then when they leave or when you're not around them, you just get a strange vibe about them. So this is probably somebody that doesn't align to you or doesn't have your best interest in mind. Your next card is the Ace of Earth. So I felt in the month of December, Libra, you're going to really be filled with a lot of ideas. You're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be moving a lot, but it's all going to be very positive stuff. Now, whenever I see an ace, this to me is more about just the idea. This isn't come into manifestation yet. So I feel like you guys are going to have some new ideas for business and making money. And in the month of December, especially for the first couple weeks, you guys are really going to be fortunate with money. You should be financially stable. Money should be coming in. And I do feel like you're going to be having some new ideas based off how you're going to make money. Your next card is the Emperor, which is the number 4. And so the Emperor to me kind of relates to your 4th house also. And so this has to do with your home. Some of you could be moving or buying land. You know, you could be buying a house, you could be buying land, something like that. But I also felt that some of you, this is you being in control. Like you are the Emperor this month. You're in control. You're in charge. You're front and center. And because Capricorn is in your 1st house, it's like you're the leader here. You are the Emperor, but you have this energy about you that you are in control in the month of December. Your next card is Cancer, the Caretaker. And so I did sense that some of you get run around a lot, and I feel like you guys are maybe caretakers for other people. Maybe you're a mom, maybe you're a dad. You know, you're always taking care of someone, but I felt like that's part of why you get conflicted in work and home, because you're the one that actually, you know, may lead up the household and really do all the running or be the main person that takes care of things. So this sometimes can keep you out of balance. So it's just something to pay attention to, because like I said, I think Saturn is there in your 4th house right now, and especially in December, to help you learn how to balance these things out, to really learn how to make a routine and create a structure on how to make this all work, especially if you are working from home or you have a very demanding job where, you know, you do need that structure, you do need that schedule. And that way, because I felt too that your health is really connected to your home, and then of course your mental state, which most people are. Some people can disconnect from it, but I really felt like, okay, so if you're stressed out, your health is going to go downhill very quickly. So it's important for you in the month of December to really take care of your mental health. Really important that you don't stress yourself out. I also felt it was important to tell you guys you can say no. You can take time to do things for yourself and stop and heal, because I sense that a lot of you have a lot of energy. You're doing a lot of moving, like I said, and this can really stress you out because you almost feel like you have to do it. And when you do, this can actually start to wear you down, and you don't want to get sick and then end up not being able to do anything at all. So Libra, please make sure you're taking care of yourself this month. Your next card is the 8th house of transformation. And so Rahu is in your 8th house. So this is something that you're really just like embracing. You're going to be going through a transformation while Rahu sits in your 8th house. And so this can have to do with your whole life. This could have to do with money too. This could be a new way of you making money. This can also bring more finances for you, which I do feel like in the month of December, you guys will, you know, your finances will increase. You're going to be more prosperous. You're going to have money to invest in yourself. That's the other thing I felt like, because you had Rahu over in the 8th house and then Venus in the 1st house. I felt that you guys are investing in yourselves in the month of December, and you're actually going to be able to do it. This transformation card I think is really cool, because I feel like you didn't expect this of yourself, you know, as far as you have come. But once again, don't let this overwhelm you, because this is going to be a, you know, a huge shift in your life. But I do feel like this really has to do with yourself. You're making a transformation in your personal mind, even in your appearance, but then also in your finances too. Your next card is the North Node, Fate, which we were just talking about, the North Node or Rahu in the 8th house. So in December, this is going to be a focus for you. And I really like pulling the tarot cards and using astrology, because it helps me like really focus in on what is important. That energy just like pops out, and especially through the cards. So your guys' focus is going to be on, okay, this is my destiny. This is my soul purpose. What is this 8th house transformation? What does this really mean? And so a lot of things could be going on in your life. A lot of changes could be happening, especially with it in the 8th house. This is about sudden changes. So just be aware of that. things coming to the surface, secrets coming to the surface, those sort of things. But this is all part of, the process of life and dealing with your karma. But I do really feel that it's going to be a positive aspect for you guys, Libra. Your next card is the second house of material goods. And to me, this just felt like, okay, you guys are increasing your finances, income's coming in, you're going to be able to buy more. This is going to be, the holidays are going to be really good for you guys. Like I said, you're just going to be very, very comfortable because of everything that is going on. I will just say that just don't get hung up completely on material goods because you're dealing with this 8th house also. The universe is going to want to balance this back out. And I feel like that's part of why this is happening, because you guys have a lot of success. You have a lot of good things happening in your life. And to really keep yourself balanced, I feel like it is important to have that more deep internal transformation, that spiritual work going on in the background too, just like I said, to keep yourselves balanced. Your next card is indecision, and it is Venus in Libra, which you have Venus in Libra, but it is in your first house. So this card actually means that you could have to make a decision in the month of December, and maybe you've been going back and forth, you're not sure what you're wanting to do, and it probably is, it's going to be a bigger decision. I would say it's going to affect your relationships, if you're in a relationship, or a business or finances, so it's something that you've been back and forth. But in the month of December, you're going to be asked to make the decision. If you do have trouble making decisions, I always tell people to ask their guides, ask their higher self, and make sure you're getting that information. And the universe will always let you know, and you can tell through the energy and what is going on, what the best decision will be. But definitely you're going to have to make a decision. Time is up. If you have been back and forth and on the fence about something, this month is about making that decision. And for some of you, like I said, I feel that some of you are going to be proposed to, or there's going to be marriages and stuff like that is coming through. There's a lot of love, a lot of love coming through for you, Libra, in the month of December. Your next card is publicity, which is Jupiter and Leo, which is a very positive card. It is the 5th card too, which also represents the 5th house of Leo. But this is about, like I said, you're going to be putting yourself out there. You're going to have a public image. You're going to be in the public eye. And I did feel like that, especially because Venus was in your 1st house. I do really feel like, and even Neptune is in your 5th house too. And Neptune is all about creativity and about acting and stuff like that. So some of you could be pursuing stuff like that. But you guys are going to really be able to get yourself out there. And the other thing is too, like, this doesn't happen 100% of the time. We actually have to, it's the energy that is in the air for you guys. And so you have to actually tap into it to be able to get to it. But I'm saying that energy is there for you, Libra, to be able to really get yourself noticed in the month of December. Your next card is affair, and it is Venus in Leo. So you guys have a lot of Leo energy here at the very end of your tarot reading, but this affair card, it doesn't always speak about, a real affair. Like, it can for sure, but at the same time, this could be you just being very, very creative and just feeling really good. And this is connecting you back to that Venus energy and then Leo. And I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of ideas, creative endeavors. You're going to feel that way. You're going to feel really, really good and inspired in the month of December, especially with the Ace of Earth also. And this is going to be stuff that's going to make you money. This could be part of your decision that you have to make. Maybe you're switching things up. But just know that whatever you're doing in the month of December, the universe really has your back, especially towards, you making positive changes in your life, for your public image, for material goods, for your finances, and all those things are really positive for you, Libra. All right, Libra, I think that is all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys have a super happy holidays. Thank you so much for listening.